Hey everybody, it's Mark T here, and I am doing my office tour. I do apologize if this doesn't look particularly great. I'm using my cell phone, which I think has a pretty good camera. Not perfect, but good enough as far as it needs to be to film this. So, let's get it started. Now, just to clarify, as a lot of if there are any still long time, God, that light's terrible. If there are any long time watchers of my channel, I did not originally have this room. I lived upstairs, had a bedroom upstairs. Then I moved into my sister's room, and now I currently live down here, which is nice and comfy and private from my other family. So, yeah, but I made up my office like the way I like it, and I have never shown it before. I tried a couple of times to make a video like this, but didn't happen. So, let's take a look right now. So, a few things to show you. Those are just a bunch of birthday cards, but because it's my office, I want to decorate it the way I like to. So I got a couple of figures there. For some reason, I have a nutcracker and some figures hiding behind there. But yeah, some you could probably tell are from anime and things and such. And that's my wallet and keys. Birthday cards. This I really like this whole setup here, because this is basically you know, I bought some bookends, which are these cool phone booth bookends, and I was just like, what do I want to show in my office more aside from my sense of my love of pop culture. So I put a bunch of these they're not all art books. Some of them are art books though, and some of them are just books on subjects that I really enjoy. So that's this book. It's really funny. The Worst Case Scenario Survival Handbook. Very handy. As you can see here, right next to them, I got this Nendroid that my friend gave me that I never ended up opening. A very old Luke Skywalker. I believe this is the original mobile suit from Mobile Suit Gundam. And then a handful of Funko Pops that I keep here that really I only pull out during holidays. I have, for example, I have a Batman Ebenezer Scrooge. One of my favorite Funko Pops I've ever had. So then we got down here, which is some of my drawing and art stuff. One of my favorite anime DVDs. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in one of my videos. Really love it. Once supernatural battles became commonplace. Really like it a lot. Just a couple of other DVDs. The original, the first season of G1 Transformers, and this Don't Tell the Government or Disney. This bootleg Blu-ray DVD of the complete series of Recess from Disney, and then also this cool first edition, basically essentially a remake of the first comic that introduced Captain Marvel and Billy Batson, which is really cool. And then I just got a handful of other stuff like manga, comics. Yeah. Whoa, sorry about that. Moving forward, let's head to my retro section. So this is a television, because I had other family that lived down here originally, and now I use this television for retro gaming. And at the top I have the 3 amiibos that I actually own. Ness, my favorite video game character. I have a box copy, not a full on. This is just really just a very hollow box of Star Tropics. My favorite game on the NES, a little NES figure. And if you're curious where this plane is from, it's a toy from the 2017 DuckTales series. And then a copy of Final Fantasy III on Famicom, my favorite Final Fantasy game. That's just a fun board game. And then little Howard the Duck, just right there. Moving down a level. Oh, God. Sorry about that, guys. I have my full-on, NES setup. I have a top loader. I've had this for years. My NES collection. This thing I bought for fun because I don't know. Yeah, I try and make it look as cool and retro as possible. So, How to Win at Nintendo books, the NES controller, and this is a Japanese Famicom game, Nosferatu, one of the funnest games ever, and it plays very much like classic Prince of Persia. And then on the lower levels, it's like more retro games, and for some reason, like modern Space Jam, like not Toy Story, 2017, whatever. And then this is Dungeon Dice Monsters from Yu-Gi-Oh! Moving on, we got, my guitar. We got some more slightly retro gaming, PS2, and then I also got this cool Mickey Mouse comic strip book, just right there. Now let's head over to my main workspace. So, a lot to say here. So, as I said in one of my previous videos, I plan to be a cartoonist, so I have a digital drawing pad. It's really fun. I like how it works. And then, this I actually changed up very recently. Now, this is a Top Fourth Wall DVD autographed by Louis Lovehook I have had for years because what is it? I put money in for the, for like the movie thing. I can't remember what it's called. Basically, when you put in money for a project to see it done. And rather than getting the movie, I wanted like one of the DVDs. So that's cool. This is the Max figure I opened in my last video. Really cool. It's got a gun and a hammer. That's Yugo from Wakfu, one of my favorite French-esque anime. It's my little, what was it? Oh, it's, I know it's Momo from Avatar The Last Airbender. I also have a video opening that. And then a little Sleeping Pikachu I got off of Amazon. Also, this Woody Woodpecker VHS that I found last weekend. I thought it was really cool, so I picked it up and just put it on my desk. Moving on, it's a Shaman King wallpaper. I got a plush Howard the Duck and a custom mug, also from my favorite run on the Howard the Duck comic book. And behind him, I have this Teen Titans like plastic cover, basically the first appearance of my favorite superhero, which is Nightwing, which was the original Robin, Dick Grayson. Aside from that, there's just some Top Boy stuff. Ignore that. I just put this up literally 2 or 3 hours ago. It's a cool Scott Pilgrim poster, and with the anime coming out on Friday, I thought, what better time to do it? It just, I've always loved Scott Pilgrim. I love the artwork, and one day I would genuinely like to meet Brian Lee O'Malley in person. A couple of these things were left by my brother, who used to live down here. This is this cool, it's not a painting or anything. It's really just like a comic book, like, hardwood piece, and it's really cool. I've actually never read the issue that this comic comes from, but I think it's cool, and I'm glad my brother left this. This is just a Sam and Max image I really like. I don't know who drew it. It's just fan art I found on Google. But if I ever find the name of the person who drew this, I'll let you guys know. And then finally, another one of those. Like the Batman one, I got Amazing Spider-Man. The Deadliest 100 Yards. And that's pretty much it, honestly. So, yeah, that is what my current office is like. I'm planning on changing it up little by little through time. But honestly, yeah, I like how it is. It's a little messy, though. But, yeah, I hope you like that, and I'll see y'all later.